Okay, we're gonna see how well this comes out on the camera. I'm not too sure how well you're gonna be able to see any of this on the camera until I put it on the computer. Okay, I got this fender from a friend of mine who wrecked his Orange Blast. Needless to say, it's crap. Hopefully you can see some of the glare on there and some of the different places. Okay, this area here in the front, I went over lightly with some McGuire's 105 followed by 205, and that was pretty much it. I clayed it before I did that. I clayed the whole thing except for the areas where the rust is. This area right here, hopefully you can see I sanded it very rough. Rougher than I've ever sanded something that's been painted before. And I did the same amount of sanding over here. Followed this sanding with 105, 205, and then some wax. And it looks amazing. I mean, it really, really looks good. It's got some scratches I can see. I should probably hit it again with the 105, but I was just kind of seeing, you know, how aggressive I could get, and I was interested in seeing how much clear coat it actually took off. So I got my paint gauge calibrated, finally. It actually wasn't too hard once I read through the directions again. It is 2 microns. It's reading 2 microns high, which is within the tolerance accuracy range. So over here where I hit it with 105 and 205, it's reading 156 microns. I don't know if you can see that. Over here, where I didn't do any of my work at all, because this part of the fender is pretty messed up. So this has all of the clear coat, everything on it that would be on it before any work. This is reading 171 microns. Go over to here, the hazy part where I sanded it and didn't follow with any polish or compound, I'm at 144 microns. In this area where I did the heavy sanding followed by 105, 205, and honestly I can't remember if I put wax on this or not. 142 microns. 137, 142, 153, right above that hump, right above that body line rather. 142, 151. So it looks like I got the most aggressive right here, and 136 right here, 144. So this area right here is where I got the most aggressive, most likely with the sandpaper, wet sanding, and then the 105 and 205. So now I got some research to do. I'm going to look up and see what I can go down to is what I'm interested in. What's safe, what's not safe, and then the techniques involved. Because I'd like to one day be able to do a full paint correction, color sanding, compound polish, the whole 9 yards. But before I actually do it on somebody's car, especially the color sanding, I'd like to know what I'm doing, what I'm talking about, and how to go about it. I've done quite a bit of work on my car. I've never color sanded it, but I've gotten pretty aggressive with the 105 and 205, and I'll go out there in a minute and see how many microns it measures. Okay, this is my personal car. I compounded and polished it. I've actually done it twice now. The first time, real light, I was just trying to get a feel for the Porter cable as well as the products. This last time, just this past weekend, I got a little more aggressive, and I got out damn near everything. And I didn't use the 105 this time. I used McGuire's Ultimate Compound, and then I used one of the polishes. I forget which polish I used. It's in a small black bottle. And I just cleaned it off right now with some quick detailer and microfiber. And the most aggressive I got was a scratch right here that I can still kind of see, but it looks much better. I'm at 136 microns here. See the center of the hood, I didn't get too aggressive with. 177 microns. Back here I barely touched. 179 microns. Top left corner, 119 microns. Seems pretty low. 130 microns. 134. 132. 140. Before I continue, I should mention that this is not factory paint. I was in an accident in 2009, and this has been repainted. This was a brand new hood. I got a new hood, repainted. The body shop did it. I didn't do it myself. 150 microns. 112 microns by this headlight. That's the lowest reading I've ever taken. 105 microns. 109. 127. 106. 110. 105. 107. 109. I've only had my paint gauge for a couple days, so 109, 105, 106. Those are the lowest numbers I've seen. 96 microns right here. 95. 92. 94. 110. 109. Like I said, this is, I don't know what these readings mean exactly right now. I have to go get on the computer and find out, are these high, are these low? This is not my factory painted bumper. This bumper was replaced and repainted. It's at 241, 279, 258 microns, 238 microns. This fender, it may have been color blended, but this fender was brand new with the car. This fender is actually OEM with factory paint. 196 microns, 196, 200, 192. So there's quite a difference between my new fender that was painted by the auto body shop and my OEM fender with the factory paint still on it, as well as my hood. I was honestly surprised to see numbers as low as, I think what I get, 96 over here in this area. But like I said, I'm not a professional yet. I'm still learning. So I'll go get on the computer, upload this video, hit the research cycle, and find out what it all means. Thank Thank you for watching.